Well, I guess this is part 2 of me putting back together the valve body. This will be my first actual video of me putting something together. So just bear with me. I'm not going to edit it, so any fuck ups that happen, well, you're going to see it. And again, it'll help other folks to see exactly what I'm doing. So, as I mentioned before earlier, there's already like a 1/4 inch shot already drilled out in here, where when you put your 1/2 inch drill bit to make your initial bore, will center everything up as long as you're careful drilling it and don't go like a retard in an angle. So when that's done, I didn't drill all the way through, probably about a 1/4 inch. This is my little 1/4 inch little bronze little insert I'm going to use to take up the slot. So basically, once you drill it out, it's pretty damn easy. Just stick it in, then you take a 1/4 inch extension, use that end of it, stick it up, stick it over, and tap it into place. Till it bottoms out. It bottomed out. You hear the tone change. Now my new sleeve is all up inside there. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? But again, it's going to be a little compressed and it's a little banged up. So either way, I'm still going to have to drill it out to get to be the proper size. As I mentioned before, I am going to go one size bigger than a 3/8, even though it's a 3/8 rod that runs through it, because I think, like I was saying before, it's a heat issue, and I think the bronze or the brass, whichever this damn thing's made out of, heats up faster than aluminum, and you will get a sticky throttle. And I found that out yesterday, where you let off the throttle and the car keeps on moving. Or if you do kick it down quick with your foot, it will not fully close, and you'll still get a partial throttle open. Take a trusty drill. That's a 1/2 inch bit that I used to do the initial bore. Double check your size. 25/64, so it's going to be a 1/16 bigger. Now, since you are going a 1/16 bigger, you don't want to drill all the way through here, because the bore that's already there for the 3/8 rod to fit through, you're going to make it oversized, so you're kind of defeating the purpose. Stick it in. Just carefully. Ah, look what that happened. This was not expecting. This actually spun out. Let's see how this monkey is going to fix this. Oh, this monkey knows already. Vice grips, baby. I wouldn't grip it down too hard though, because you don't want to deform it. Just enough to hold it. Oh yeah, I'm starting to deform it. I think what I should have done is, instead of using a 1/2 inch drill bit, I should have used one size smaller. But again, you're gonna see all the fuck ups and the things not to do. Ugh, I don't like it. Yeah, I just need enough to hold it. I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Kevin will find a way. Alright. That probably ain't gonna work either, because that's probably gonna catch and pull it right out of there. Yep, that's gonna catch and pull. Alright, that ain't gonna work either. Well, I think I'm at a standstill. I don't think this is gonna work. So, oh boy. Ooh, that would work. See if I can tighten it with this. Then I can put the knob of it. Do I have a little bit smaller? In the vice grip to hold it. And this would be more universally squishing it round. How's that sound? Yeah, I do remember now, I didn't use a 1/2 inch to do the initial bore. I think they used a 64th smaller to actually to have more of a interfering fit. I think it's what I did. Let's try this. Get in there, baby. It'll work. Oh yeah. Snug it up a little bit more. Quite a ways. It's not all the way. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. I just spun the drill bit backwards and just forced it through, and it's worked. Yeah, it was actually a pretty damn good idea on the fly, I think. Let's try reinserting it. Yeah, I'll definitely use the next size smaller, 64 smaller on the 1/2" drill bit size. See how it looks. It looks like it almost belongs there. Look at that. If you looked at my earlier videos, when this is the throttle stop here for the setting for the initial rough idle. Before, and the throttle cable hooks here and it pulls generally in that direction. You actually had side to side swap. Maybe you can. Just a little bit. I guess that's what I needed. Before I had it so perfect, it had none in there. But my original swap was like, it was a lot in there. So this actually cured a lot of it. So far I'm happy with what I have. Yeah. What if that comes out? No, it's in there. I'm good. I'm happy for the most part. Clean out the boards really good. All right. Now it's reassembling everything else. Take your rod. You have a inner return spring, outer return spring, and the whole conundrum that holds the whole thing together. You have a small little knot right there. I don't know if you can see because I'm using my camera. You got a little pitone. Stick it in, you're good. Curious if that goes that way. That goes the same way. Take your outer spring, same thing, but the knot goes right in here. Same concept, relatively the same on the other side. Just got to kind of work them in. Get that one. And you get that outer one. In a nutshell, it should hold itself together. Now we can stick it in. Now you got to wind the spring up a little bit. This piece here goes in front of that. Wind it up. And make sure it goes all the way in. That's it. You open up your throttle. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? That's what I was saying earlier. I haven't gotten to that point yet. It's going to go into like this once you get everything else back together. You're going to push it back in on its slot and do a couple small tack welds, and that's going to hold the whole assembly. Now you got your valve plates. These little doohickeys here. If the body is upright, the lettering is upright. They're going to be a little snoogy. Wish I can show you, but I really can't at the same time. Yeah, these throttle plates are going to be fit very tight inside because it's like an exact fit almost. I need it to come out so I can reinsert it. There we go. Excuse me. Let's try this again. Am I in there yet? Almost, not quite. Doo-doo-doo. Come on. Try the other side just in case it was some weird interfering fit. Huh, nice. Alright. I don't know if you can see, but you can actually see the threaded holes there now. That's all you need to do. Take a T, in case you don't believe me. It's a T8. I don't know if you can see that or not. Go to your magnet. Grab yourself one of your little baby screws. Stick it on. Get some high grade or high strength. Just high or medium. That's medium. I don't want medium. Get the red stuff. A little drop, because the last thing you want is these suckers to loosen up and your engine eats it. It's not very good. I do not advise it. And just carefully, without losing anything, screw it in. You're going to have enough threads to snug these down. You're not going to tighten these down. You're just snugging them down. And plus these throttle plates are going to center everything too for the shaft that's in the body itself. I wish I can give you a better angle to see, show you exactly what I'm talking about, but I'm pretty sure if you've gone this far, you kind of can figure out. Snug it, just cycle it, make sure nothing's binding up. Take your ratchet, same thing. You just want to snug them up a little, just a little snug. Should go the right way. Snug. Snug. All right, that's it. Repeat for the other side. It's really not that bad. It does look, intimidating, but I think once you get past it, really the biggest thing I found is trying to get rid of those little weld marks that hold the screws in so they won't back out. Once you can get past that, I mean, it's really not that bad. Like I said, I should have used a 64 smaller of a 1/2 inch. It'll give you that compressed fitting that you're looking for. You don't have to worry about that bronze. Like I said, that bronze bushing backing itself out. That was a total oversight on my part. I wasn't paying attention. Also happy to make this video. Totally forgot all about it. Oh yeah, make sure everything's oil free too. It's already pre-doused everything where there's no more oil residue on everything. And I'll at least give it 24 hours to insert this thing and start using it. You really would want the thread lock to adhere. Did not come out. That'd be bad. Very bad. Let me hit this up really quick. Wasn't as clean as I thought it was going to be. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here, but again, this is my first shot at this. I don't really have a proper camera holder thingy. It's a little dab. Some people might say it's too much. I really say I don't care. You don't want it to loosen up. And then take your torque wrench and snug it up. Click, click, and another click, click. You're done. That part's all good. And then cycle it, make sure we're all good. Hey, it works. Now the other part, you got to remember when you take off, when you grind off, the metal that's knurled onto here. There are 2 little spacer washers that go on before you put this on. Make sure you put those on first. That's going to face up, and then you're just going to do a couple small tack welds. That's it. You're done. I mean, you just took, I think it's like $300, $400, $500 new, because Chevrolet ain't going to make them. They're all aftermarket. Well, plus on aftermarket, you can probably get different, bigger bores if you really care to do that. That's where you paid more extra money out of it. Or you just want a really quick, easy, simple fix. It takes partial of the afternoon. Again, I just went to the hardware store. In the nut and bolt bin, they sell those little bronze bushings. They're a 1/2 inch diameter, so the inner diameter is exactly what you need, and just pretty much drill, insert, just rebore it, make sure everything's happy, and put it back together, and you're done. Give it a try, and I mean, you got nothing to lose if you're planning on buying a new one anyway, so I'll just give it a try. Maybe it'll save yourself some money. So I hope this helps. As far as I know, there's no other video on YouTube for this. If it is, I haven't seen it yet, and hopefully it's probably a better video than mine, which I have no problem with. So anyways, have a good day, and hopefully you learned something, if anything. Bye.